Right guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with some battle reports finally. The month of December we didn't do any battle reports. We were a little bit burned out because of course there's only me and Lucy able to film with the current UK restrictions in regarding COVID-19. So please bear with us with the battle reports. Things will happen. Hopefully we'll get a lot more 40k and Sigmar in over the coming months. If anybody would like to submit a list or request specific armies to be used, then please get in touch with us through our social media channels and let us know. Today, however, we are playing a 1000 point Age of Sigmar game, and I have another new army to learn. This time it's the Disciples of Tzeentch. I'm really stoked about using the Lord of Change. I tend not to use spell heavy armies, so being able to cast multiple spells I'm pretty happy about. And I'm also just going to use a couple of battle line units to try and get used to the army. If anyone has any suggestions about what to use for a 2000 point list, please let us know, and we'll see if we can get that recorded pretty soon. But without further ado guys, let's go and have a look through the armies. Here we go guys, it's my first time using them. The Disciples of Tzeentch are here. So, to get me used to the army, we're only playing 1000 points.
Yes, we are.
And I just went for 3 units to try and keep it simple. So of course I've got 2 battle line of a unit of Kyric Acolytes and a unit of Zangors, and the general is the Lord of Change. Very simple. After having a look through the book, I think I'm going to go with the Paraffin Cult, which allows me to add 1 to hit rolls for the Sorcerous Bolts from the Acolytes, which is pretty cool. The command ability that I can use, I can reroll wound rolls, which is pretty cool in the shooting phase with the bolts. The command trait, which will be on the Lord of Change, subtract 1 from hit rolls with missile weapons made against him. It's okay, it keeps him alive a little bit. The Artifact of Power, if an unmodified hit roll for an attack made with a missile weapon by the bearer is a 6, it inflicts D3 mortal wounds on the target instead. It's okay. It's okay. Now, there's a lot of stuff to remember with just the Zangors and the Acolytes, and considering these are battle line units, that is an awful lot of stuff to try and remember. The Zangors, 2 in every 5 can replace their weapons with Savage Great Blades, so there is 8 in there. The Zangor Mutant is the yellow dude, so he gets an extra attack. We've got an Icon Bearer in there as well, which means they can use the Ornate Totems ability, which means that I can hopefully do a single mortal wound to an enemy wizard. So that's not bad. And the Brayhorn, which allows me to run and charge. If they're within 12 of a hero, they can add 1 to their wound rolls, and they've got shields. So yeah, a lot to remember with them, but hopefully they're pretty meaty, Lucy. It's a unit of 20 with 2 wounds each.
Yeah, which is why I picked the specific spell I did.
Okay, fair enough. And then of course the Acolytes also have their shields. 3 in every 10 models can replace their options with a Cursed Glaive. There is only 5 there altogether, not the 6 that you can take. The Kyric Adept, I want to his attacks, but he's also took the Vulkark, which is the little vulture thing, which again allows me to try and do a mortal wound to enemy wizards. And then of course we've got the Scroll of the Dark Arts as well, which means they get +1 to casting. Whilst there is 9 or more models in that unit, they also count as a wizard. It cannot attempt to cast any spells other than the one on its War Scroll, which means it can increase the rend of its shooting attack by 1.
Okay.
And then the spell that the Lord of Change has taken is Bolt of Tzeentch, because it's like Arcane Bolt, but it does D6 mortal wounds instead.
Lovely.
So I tried to keep it simple.
Yeah. And here we go, my Sylvaneth, so pretty. We have a Winterleaf Grove today, which is any unmodified hits for 6 equals 2 hits in melee only, but yeah, everything's melee. The command ability is in the shooting phase. I pick an enemy unit within 12 of my hero and roll a dice equal to the number of models in the unit, and every 6 plus is a mortal wound. The command trait, if a wound inflicted and is not negated in melee on my Tree Lord Ancient, I roll a dice and a 5 plus the enemy unit suffers a mortal wound. And she obviously has the artifact, being my only hero. It's only once per battle, but you can pick a unit within 18 inches in combat. After they've piled in and fought once, they can do it again if they're within 3 inches of an enemy unit. The spell I have gave her from the Dura is the Dwellers Below. I was going to give her Regrowth because it's usually an auto-include, but yeah, it would only work on them, and so yeah. So the Dwellers Below is pick an enemy unit within 10 inches. You roll a dice for each model in that unit, and every 6 plus is a mortal wound. I did want some more heroes, wizards specifically in my list, but points wise didn't. Anyway, so we have a 6-man unit of hunters. I've never used a 6-man before. So Winterleaf goes very well. Shout out to me for painting you the 3 swords up there. Yes, finally. We have a 5-man unit of sprites and all the dryads we could want. And of course, because it is my Sylvaneth army, my dice tree is absolutely being used for every roll.
Here we go. Welcome back after deployment. Because we're playing 1,000 points, we're only playing on 4x4.
Yep.
And we got burnt out playing games during December.
We did.
So this is hopefully a nice game, just to roll some dice.
Just a fun roll of the dice.
Exactly.
Ease us back into it.
So we're playing Starstrike because it's a nice easy game. And on a 4x4 it should hopefully create a little bit of carnage. So what we're going to do is basically the centre one will be 24 inches from each side, and then obviously the side ones will be 12 inches from each side. Lucy has terrain. She's placed her wildwood there, and I'm very sorry I still haven't painted your proper ones.
I'm not keeping track of it.
I had 3 drops. Lucy had 4, despite her
going first.
Dropping first. I'm electing to go first.
You're just trying to block us getting me next woods down, aren't you?
I am, but at the same time, maybe I should go second and let you get closer to me so that I can cast all my spells on you.
No, you've already said you're going to go first. I'm sure you said it.
Yeah, I'm going first, definitely.
So here we go. First order of business.
This should have been done before we decided who went first, but either way, I still do it. These are my Destiny dice. That's a good roll. So I've got 2 5s, 2 6s, 2 4s, a 3, 2, and a 1.
Very nice.
Well, the 1s and 2s will be coming in handy for Battle Shock. The 6s...
Oh, do you still do the bring D6 back on a 1?
That's only on certain demons, which is horrors, which I don't have, because they seem to be more complicated than these. So the first order of business, my agendas, there's nothing I can actually achieve this turn.
Okay.
I can't cast 2 spells because I've got Bolt of Tzeentch on the Lord of Change, so I can't even go for that one.
Mystic Shield?
Mystic Shield is the only spell I can cast. Acolytes have a 5-up, Zangors have a 5-up, but there's 2 wounds each in the Zangors. Mystic Shield on the Acolytes. So, I turn the smallest one to the same as the big one because I'm a Lord of Change.
Uh-huh.
So you can't stop it.
No. Okay.
So I get Mystic Shield off on the Acolytes, and that's it.
And up next.
Just out Sorcery on the Kyric Acolytes. So that becomes a 9. They've got +1 to cast because of their Scroll of the Dark Arts. So their Sorcerer's Bolts improve the rend by 1. The range 18 and they only move 6 inches. So unless you're right on the deployment zone, I ain't hitting you.
Yeah. Movement done.
They both ran forward a little bit.
Yep, these were all a 4 and these are 3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. And look where he's landed.
End of the charge phase. You can do wounds to me.
Yeah. Shooting. Any shooting?
No, I'm out of range.
Okie dokes. Okay, so end of charge phase because he's not charging. On a 1, they suffer On a 6, sorry, they suffer D3 mortal wounds. No. So that's turn. Where's the objectives? Oh, they come down in turn 2.
Just before battle round 2 they start. So over to Lucy's hero phase. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, the awesome tree lady has summoned them. I put them there. The summoned ones only have to be an inch away from other things, other terrain, which means these are both within 6 inches to walk the spirit paths if needs be, but also it's going to block the acolytes from getting through. Spells, I've only got 1 cast, and she's going to put Mystic Shield onto these.
It fails.
It fails indeed. So let's go to movement. And that is movement done. The hunters walk the spirit paths. They are within 9 away from the enemy unit, we've checked. And the dryads run 2 up. They're just going to hover there for the minute. And the dryads run 5 and just waiting for the star pieces to fall. So on to shooting. I'm going to spend my one and only command point on Branch Blizzard, which is from the Winterleaf. If you pick an enemy unit within 12, it's not wholly within 12, so we are
within 12 of the Zangors.
Yep, so it's roll 1 dice for every model in the unit, and every 6 plus is a mortal wound.
That's 20.
Come on, let's go.
Oh.
4, 5.
5 mortal wounds.
Not too bad.
I do have shields, however. I can ignore on a 6.
Okie dokes. 1.
So you kill 2 Zangors in total. And then you've got your shooting attack.
I do. I'm gonna go for... I'm at -1 to hit for the...
For the Lord of Change, yes.
But you know what? I would only make us hitting on 3, so I'm gonna hit the Lord of Change.
So that would drop to a 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I hit on a 2.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Let's go. 3s. Oh no.
Well, the good thing is it would have missed anyway.
Yeah. Charge! Hunters, let's go. No, let's not. Okay. Well, that turn was... Yeah.
Do you want to roll for the objective?
I will.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Centre.
Oh.
Fantastic. And of course I need a battle shock test. Bravery 5 on these. This is ridiculous. So I'm bravery 6 because I'm 18 models. So 4 or less and I'm fine.
Nice.
2. You know what? I should have just used one of them. I need to remember them.
No, just...
Yeah. So over to my turn. It's not my turn.
40k mode. Let's roll off. Oh.
I could only go first by tying her there. So Lucy gets to go first. This is now going to hurt me. Okay, so time for spells. She's going to cast her own on this one because it's 3 inches for the units that will suffer the damage. So that's the Lord of Change as well. Yeah, I forgot that it's 3 inches for her own spell and it's an inch normally. Yeah, so needing a 6. Oh. I'm not going to complain. Yeah. And that's it for hero phase. Yep, and a movement. Okay, dogs. So everything's pushed forward. Just walked. I've gotten that. Trailer range, a couple of inches, and the hunter's gone forward. On to shooting. She's going to try again at the Lord of Change, needing a 3. Yay! She hits. 3 plus. Wow. And there is exactly 18 dice there for you, Lucy. Yeah, so I'm going to spend my command point on the Blizzard again. Branch Blizzard again at the Acolytes, have I? Zangors. 6s. Oh my god! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mortal wounds, please. That's 7. It was 7. Was it? Oh, yes. Well. 6 plus to ignore. Oh, you chicken. 5 to roll. So you kill 2 more. I
do indeed. Why? What's happening when we shooting?
Charge!
Hunters, come on.
7 gets them in. Is that your only charge?
I really do want to charge her in. No.
Right, let's go.
End of charge phase. Acolytes. Oh, Zangor, sorry, 6+. No, that was for the woods, of course. Okay, doke. So they're piled in now. It's a little bit complicated because of Winterleaf. So any 6s equals 2 hits. But because of Shuddering Strikes, if an unmodified hit roll for an attack with the Great Sword is a 6, it inflicts a mortal wound in addition.
So any 6s are doing mortal wounds, and then for each 6 that she did roll, she gets to roll 2 wound rolls.
Yeah, but it's only 1 mortal wound.
Yes.
Here we go then. 3, sorry, looking for 6s.
And is it 2s on the Huntsman, is it?
Yes. So there's... Fail. Okay, so 3 mortal wounds. I need to add them to my pile, and I already have put the 3 extra in, but he's going to roll his mortal wounds first.
On the shields, no, so you kill 1.5, so you get to add them to your to wound pile.
And we need 3s to wound. That's not bad at all.
And what's the rend?
-1.
Oh, what's the damage?
2 each.
Ouch. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I don't like this already.
What's your save now?
It'll be a 6 up, followed by another 6 up.
You've got no 6s in your destiny dice.
Nope, that's fine.
Oh, nice.
Couple of 6s.
But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that'll be 18.
Shield?
Yeah.
Oh, that was your shield.
No, that was my armor save. Right? So then if that's 9, I need to add 9 more back to the pile, and then I need to roll all of these 6s for the shields. I'm probably going to run out of shields, to be honest. So I should really do this a little bit slower, but it's just a fun game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 are dead.
Yay, that was a nice little swing. But now you've got to fight back with them. Okay, so normally he would fight back. He's not. I should have declared at the start of the combat phase, but I am using my once per battle artifact on the hunters to make them pile in and fight again. Yeah, I should have declared, but he's letting us get away with it, so yay.
Lots and lots of attacks. This is probably going to kill the lot of them.
Hopefully. Hopefully, because I don't want you to battle shot.
Can I just ask you how good it would feel to have a unit of 9 swords?
I know. Let's get painting.
I need to build your other Kurnoths.
1, 6 is all I get this turn.
So 1 mortal wound, which I actually don't have the I'm going to shields left.
Oh, 2, sorry.
Alright, okay.
No, that's the only one, sorry.
Okay, so 1 mortal wound.
And then the extra is going back in.
Yep.
Not that great of a roll, unfortunately.
So I need 6s to save these.
1.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them die. Guess what?
It's 2 wounds each.
The 2 wounds each.
Oh, the 2 each.
That's 2 damage each.
Yeah.
There is exactly 7.
Hi!
That was horrendous.
First blood. So that is the end of my turn. I score 2 lovely little points. And a victory dance just for killing them. Disciples of Tzeentch, turn 2.
Yep. So for my gifts of worship, I'm going to use 9-fold dismantlement. Pick 1 enemy unit on the battlefield that has 9 or more models. If that unit is destroyed before the end of that turn, this agenda is completed, and I get +1 to hit rolls by the unit that destroys them.
So I'm guessing you go on the Dryads, yeah.
Yeah. So, hero phase. The Acolytes are going to cast their own spell, which is Gestalt Sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use 2 Destiny dice. There's a 9. It goes off on a 9.
I can still try and stop it.
Bear in mind the Lord of Change still has 2 casts as well.
But the minus rend is...
It only gives them -1. They don't have any rend at all at the minute. For comparison, the spells I've got for the Lord of Change, I have Infernal Gateway. I get to roll 9 dice, and each 3+ does a mortal wound.
Yeah, you can have this.
And I then have Bolt of Tzeentch, which is D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah, I'll let this one slide.
Okay. So that goes off. The next one I will do is Infernal Gateway.
Is this it?
Huh?
Is this the 3+ mortal wound?
This is 9 dice, 3+ mortal wound. Now, I've got a total of 9 in my hand from my Destiny dice. I can use a 5 and a 4. Or I can chance rolling 2 dice because I turn the smallest one to whatever the biggest one is.
Okay.
So if I roll a 5, I'm beating it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one I really, really want to go off. So I'm almost tempted to roll this one.
Just do it.
So it becomes a 10, so that's better for me than using my Destiny dice. She fails to stop it, so I get to roll 9 dice on your Kurnoth Hunters. And for each 3+, I do a mortal wound. Wow!
Ooh. Wow. Piercing your air.
And then lastly, I will go for Bolt of Tzeentch. You've already used your Dispel, so there's no reason for me not to roll this. I only need 1 dice has to get a 4. 6 becomes a 12, so you can't stop it. Now, I can't use my Destiny dice to roll the number of mortal wounds.
Good.
But there's a 4. So that's 7 mortal wounds in total.
Okie dokes on my hunters.
Yep.
And movement is done. These guys pushed forward.
Lord of Change has moved forward as far as he can whilst keeping the Acolytes wholly within 12. Because I'm going to use the command ability Immolate, which allows me to re-roll wound rolls in the shooting phase.
Yep, but he will be -1 to hit my Dryads because I kept them within 6 of this.
Thank God my allegiance is +1 to hit her.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
As a result of that, I am also going to spend my second command point to use Take Aim, which is re-roll 1s to hit when shooting.
Yep. He was trying to aim for my hunters, and I realised I've left one right out at the back, and he can see it.
The 2 Acolytes at the back can actually see him, as can the Lord of Change.
Yes, I screwed up there.
So, the Lord of Change is going to shoot second, because it's the wound on this guy, by the way.
The one poking out.
On that one?
Yes.
Because the Lord of Change can't see any others, so I'm going to have to go with him first. So I get 2d6 shots, Lucy.
Wonderful.
9.
Oh, you cheater.
I'm going to use them because the game's not going to last that much longer, is it? So, I hit on 3s. Any 6s are D3 mortal wounds because of the Chainfire Amulet. So we'll do them. So it's mortal wounds instead of, okay?
Okay.
So that's 3 3s to wound. So 1 wound at -1 on your
2 wounds.
Sorry, 2, yes.
So -1, so 5s. 1.
And it's just 1 damage. So he's suffered 3 wounds.
No, yeah.
But then it's 3d3 mortal wounds, which again, I can't use my Destiny dice because that would have been broken to hell. Oh, come on. 4.
So that's another dead.
And then wounds the next one. I presume this one's straight behind.
Yeah.
That should have gone so much better, man. So much better. Consider I used all of those Destiny dice as well.
Yeah, that kind of...
Anyway, the Kyric Acolytes, right?
Yep.
20 shots now.
Oof.
Into your Dryads. I'm at +1 to hit, -1 because you're in the trees. So I'm hitting on 4s, but I'm re-rolling 1s because I used Take Aim.
Oh. Quite a few 6s.
Shame 6s don't do anything.
Ouch.
I'm wounding you on 3s, but I'm re-rolling because of the command ability I used. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, only 11 at -1.
So I am at +1 for having more than 10.
Yeah. 11 saves.
5 up. 2, 4, 6, 8 dryads gone. Moving on to charge phase.
Yep. I've got no command points left.
So we need some double ones.
And I don't fancy rolling a double 1. So I've got a 1, 2 and a 3 left. The question is, do I use the 3 and do I use the 1 and the 2 and keep the 3?
I think that's a waste when the chance of getting double 1 aren't high. I think
I've lost a game at a tournament because of this. I'll roll it, but if this is a double 1, me and you're going to have words, okay?
Is this the Lord of Change?
No, I'm not charging the Lord of Change. This is the Acolytes.
Okay. There we go, see?
There we go.
So the end of charge phase. The Lord of Change. Oh! Yep.
Acolytes.
Yeah. No. Never mind.
Okay, so I've got 5 cursed glaives with the Kyric Acolytes. Unfortunately, I'm hitting you on 4s, which drops to
5 because I'm within. Ooh.
And then I had 1, 2, 3, 6 cursed glaives, but the adept gets +1. So these are hitting you on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
That is 2 wounds, no rend.
So I'm 4 because I'm a +1, having more than 10. So 1, just 1 damage?
Just 1. And that's it.
What?
That's it. They've got 1 attack each hitting on 4s.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a lot more coming in than that.
The Zangors will be heavy hitters.
So I actually did a good thing.
Yeah.
Wow. I usually forget and go for the battle unit.
In fairness, they should have been dead from all the spells. And in fact, I hope you don't mind, but I forgot a slight little thing, okay? Because I'm part of the Paraffin cult, if you suffered any wounds as a result of the Sorcerer's Bolts, at the end of the shooting phase on a 5+, you would have suffered D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have taken any more wounds there anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll come back with my dryads. So 13, including the nymph of my dryads can reach because of their lovely range. I can't trap because it's not my turn, so 4s. So yeah, 2 extra hits for 2 6s, but needing 4s again to wound. Right.
Wow.
All them 6s when I don't get extra. Ugh. Anyway.
5s. And then 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them die.
Yep. Okay, so the part I've been dreading.
My battle shock. I lost 6 models. I'll play a 1 to lose 1 more.
On a wall, I'm losing 1 plus D6.
Yeah, because you lost 9, your bravery 8.
Oh.
So you lose 3 altogether.
I think that still gives you control of the objective though.
I have 14 models.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
You still have it.
Hi! Do I score again or just on my
No,
turn?
just in your turn. But the next objective, Lucy. In fact, they need a battle shock. What's their bravery? Because you lost 2 of them.
Hunters of Bravery 7.
So on a 6-1 would run. So, my side objective, where does it go? 3. In the middle, right behind the Lord of Change.
Wonderful.
And Lucy's side?
Oh, sorry, you do it.
Here.
Yay. So turns. This
Turn
is
3.
going to be really critical. Oh, you
I'm
get
going
it.
first. I'm
You
going
get
first. Absolutely, I'm going first, man.
Okay, dogs then.
I'm going to pick the same agenda, so if I kill them, the unit that kills them gets +1 to hit.
Okay.
So, Lord of Change is going to go first, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast... In fact, no, they're going to go first. They're going to cast their own spell to allow me to get +1 rend. So, Geralt's sorcery, casting value of 6. I fail it.
You do indeed.
So now, I will do Lord of Change. I will do Bolt of Tzeentch, which is D6 mortal wounds if I get it off.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and stop that. I'll have to take it.
I've got to go for the Dryads. I'm playing the game.
Yeah, yeah.
3. That's fine. And then I'm going to go for Infernal Gateway. Comes at 12. You can't stop it. So I'm still unwounded, so that's still 9 dice onto your dryads, right?
Yep.
So each 3+ does a mortal wound, so that's 6. That's better than last time.
Ouch.
That's
It
much
is
better.
indeed.
That's such a good spell.
Yeah, he's made mincemeat of my dryads, hasn't he?
They didn't hit as hard as what I hoped last turn, so I've got to use the Lord of Change to help them out.
Yeah, surprisingly for you, you are playing the objective and not just go and kill everything.
These are a problem.
They are
They massively a problem, but I've got to score the points now.
Exactly.
So, the Lord of Change is going to shoot into the dryads. 2d6 shots. 9. Nice. So, what's that? 6, 7, 8, 9. So, I'm hitting the dryads on 4s because of your -1.
If there's 10 or more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought it was because you're within range of the trees.
Oh, yes, sorry, I'm a +1 at safe.
Your 6s still do mortal wounds. Right, so I hit you on 4s.
Yep, -5s because you're minus.
No, I hit you on 3s normally.
Ah, sorry.
So these do mortal wounds for 2, typical. These wound you on 3s, and that's -1.
So 6 up. No.
So that's 4 more dead.
Oh, gee.
Mm.
Oh, look at all that gap now.
And the Acolytes are up next. I will hit you on 3s with me +1, back down to 4s because of your -1.
Yes.
Okay, and then these wound you on 3s. 5, no rend. Leaves 1 alive.
He's a bully. He's charging.
With a 9, I'm only just gonna go to there. In fact, there's no reason not to get in when it's gonna cause all this problem. So roll your dice. Don't roll a 6. That's fine. So I've got 3 Great Maces there. I'll do them first. 1 hit. That does wound. It's -1. It's 2 damage.
Did you do the -1 to hit?
Oh yeah, because I hit you on 4s, so a 6 would hit.
Yeah, I think she's dead.
That's 2 damage.
Yeah, she's dead. Okie dokes. Well, he scored 4 points and demolished my
And
yeah.
I successfully got my agenda, so the Kyric Acolytes have an additional +1 to hit now. So
Nice.
technically when they shoot, they're now a +2.
Very nice. On to my turn 2, 3?
3.
3. Spells.
I'm guessing you're going to wake the woods up.
No, I'm going... Oh, I don't know, because Dwellers Below against them will be fun. Okay, so magic. She can just see these through the trees. She's going to cast the Dwellers Below, but I need a 7. Yeah, my magic has been poop this turn.
I was with... Because the reason she went for that is because not only would you do mortal wounds to me on 6s, probably 2, it then would have woke the woods up.
Anyway, so...
And I could have done a wound back with the scroll.
Yep. So, on to movement. And movement is done. The Revenant, I know I called them Spites earlier, do apologise, have jumped back to control that. The Tree Lady, she's turned around, shuffled forward and shot 2 and is looking for them. I did want to walk the Hunters through the Spirit Paths to here, to charge into them and send Herb after him, but then I can't be within 1 inch of this and 9 away from them. So, yeah, so they're going to go after the Lord of Change now. But first, shooting. Before doing my shooting attack, she is going to use the command ability, Branch Blizzard, onto the Acolyte.
1.
1. Yeah. Shooting. She will shoot at the Acolyte. Go on. She hits. What she'll feel.
Called it.
She's missed every spell and every shot this game.
I know.
Charges. Tree Lord.
She makes it. I don't know how far the Kernels need, but let's see what you get. That's not going to make it. So just her.
Great. Oh,
Groundbreaking Stomp makes no difference here.
no, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
So straight in with the attacks.
Yeah, massive impaling talons. Hits. Wounding on a 2. That's -2.
Damage.
1.
So 6 up the shrug. It's only 1 damage.
Yeah. It's if the unmodified hit roll for an attack is a 6, the attack inflicts D6 mortal wounds.
Still, that's 2 that you've killed at least.
Yeah. Now, because I'm unwounded, I get 3 attacks with a sweeping blow. All hit.
No 6s either.
Don't need them. 3s to wound. That is 3 and -1.
6s. Oh!
Yeah. D6. For 6.
That made up for the 1 failing though, didn't it? Kill 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to go 4. See, I can't take that one, and I'm gonna have to go 5.
Take the one with the bird. That is freaky.
You know what? I'm going to do that instead then, because at least that gives me +1 to casting, which means I've got a better chance of getting their spell off.
Okay.
There we go, 5.
You coming back with them then?
Yep, I'll pile in and fight.
So piled in with his acolytes. What can they do? If I don't save, if you do a wound
I can't
through,
kill you.
no, if you put a wound through and I roll a 5, that's a mortal wound back to you.
What's this for?
It is for the command trait, My Heart is Ice.
Oh, right, okay. So, anyway, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Any wound?
-1. 2 damage.
So they both fail.
No, that one passes because
Yes,
you got
it
3
does,
of
sorry.
save.
So it's 2 damage each.
Yes.
So I roll 1 dice for each wound. On a 5+, it's a mortal wound back to you. 1 mortal wound.
Which I can shrug on a 6, which I don't. But then I've still got 2 attacks left with the other 2 guys. So 4s should be hitting on 3s. Because I've got my natural +1 now because of my agenda. Anyway, that's 2 wounds, no rend. 1 more, 1 damage.
5 up. Yeah.
Jesus, come on.
So I take 2. 3, because there was 2 damage for the first one, wasn't it?
But you only bounce 1 back.
Yeah, but I still take the wound.
Yes.
Go now on to Battle Shock, and he has used a command ability. Command point,
No,
sorry.
I generated that turn because I didn't use it.
Yeah. So I cannot believe this is going to turn 4. I thought I was gone.
On a plus note, Lucy is on 5 points because she scored 3 here and she scored 2 in the first turn. I'm on 6 points because I controlled 2 in turn 3. So who's going first on turn 4?
Yay! Me.
That's pretty much game over.
Maybe it's not. Look how bad I've been rolling.
Dwellers below?
That's not really... Yeah, might as well. It goes off!
On an 8. I stop at 9 with a lot of change.
That still goes off. Boo. Oh, this has gone so bad. So, hero phase. Yep, done, sorry. Movement. The hunters have pushed forward and the revenants, they have used their way pipes to walk the spirit paths, but not coming out in a wood. So they are looking for the objective. Shooting. I'm not going to use the blizzard because there's only 4 in the attacking unit. Instead, I'm going to use all-out attack on the Crown of Hunters so they can reroll 1s.
That's in the combat phase though.
It is, yep. Shooting into the acolytes. Hits. Oh, 1 more and you would have gotten 2.
That's a wound.
It is -1.
Fail.
D6 damage. Oh. Oh.
Kills 1. Charge phase.
Oh, do you know what I've been forgetting?
What?
I think I might have forgotten it the last turn, but they're within of the charge phase. And hunters.
Oh yes, they're in.
So, in the charge phase, these woods.
Yep.
We're going to do to them on a 6+.
Nope.
So close. And groundbreak and stomp.
Yep.
He will go last.
No, he can stomp, which means they have to go last.
Yeah. And, oh yes, that's right. Sorry.
But it means now she can go with the hunters safely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not the 3 acolytes are going to kill her, but yeah.
So.
Hunters.
Sorry, no. One more charge. The revenants.
Gets a 10 that can go either to the dryads or, not the dryads, the acolytes or the Lord of Change.
The Lord of Change.
Just for a few extra attacks there.
I'll sort that out properly in a minute.
Are the hunters going first though?
Yes. Right, here we go then. 3s on the big dice, 2s on the little one for the huntsman. Praying for 6s, but needing 3s.
And re-rolling 1s?
Yes. Okay, that is not good.
That's, what do you mean it's not good? That's brilliant.
Yeah, this is the one for a re-roll.
3 6s, so you get, you do
3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds to me straight away.
Yep. And then 3 extra for that.
Yep.
3s to wound.
You missed 1.
Oh. 4 command points for 1 re-roll.
Sometimes it's the way it goes though.
Yikes. There we go. All them saves at
another 2.
-1. Oh.
-1.
Uh-huh.
Okay. 5 up save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a 14 damage.
Yeah.
Plus the 3 mortal wounds is 17. That kills the Lord of Change.
What?
He's only got 14 wounds.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
That kills him.
I did not expect that. He's a big ass monster. How can he just...
He's not a combat monster. He's not like...
Ah, so he's an Archon.
No, Archon is Arcan the Black.
Yeah.
Yes. He's not meant for combat. He's meant for magic and shooting.
Oh, wow.
Which is why I moved him away from the Kurnots last turn, rather than charging them. I mean...
Big bird! Go bye-bye!
He does have... Like, he's got 10 attacks, but, like, he's hitting on 3s and 4s. And, like,
yeah.
he can defend himself against, like, dryads.
Wow.
So then do you want to go with her?
6... Impaling Talons. That is D6 mortal wounds. That's an extra attack as well.
It is.
So I'll just roll that one to wound.
Yes.
There's the 5 mortal wounds.
Oh, I'm dead.
There's the 1 to wound. Oh no.
Do you know what? That was a good game.
Yeah.
Right? The Zangors, had they actually got to fight your Kurnots back and killed 1 or 2, and then if he'd done a little bit more that turn where he put all of his spells on them.
Yeah. That was also a swing game. Turn 1 when I took out all them, I was like, I've got this. Then you came back and hammered my dryads, and I failed the charge. Yeah, no, you've got this.
I think whoever went first there might have taken, because I think I could have taken her out with the Lord of Change.
Yeah. Wow, I did not expect that. That's why I charged them in.
So you would score 8 points there, which would put you on 13 to my 6.
Yeah, without
and then
points.
And then that would have put you at... No, actually, you would have scored 12 because you control all 3.
Yeah.
I like these. They're they're definitely better at spells. Zangors, I think I could have done better, but leaving myself open for that charge from the Kurnots.
Yeah.
Slaughtered us. But considering from turn 1, I had Acolytes and a Lord of Change.
I just want to try something. Feel the
Still not
spell
casting.
again.
That would have went off, but even with me +1, that would have...
That magically, she needs a spear for it.
You know what, that was alright. I don't know if I like Acolytes. Single. I can't remember how many books there were, but like spending time points on them, trying to cast their spell, then trying to have them close to get the spell. It's too much. So I think next time I'll try some powers. That was a good battle. So thank you very much for watching, folks, and please check out the rest of the channel. Follow us on Twitch, Instagram. I am on Twitter, but I don't really know how to use it.
Yeah,
but yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and we'll see you again very soon.